Now, a new witness is expected to testify about the arrest of businessman Katiso Molefe when the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry resumes its hearings in Pretoria this morning. Molefe, who is accused of murder and also being a member of a criminal cartel, was arrested at his home in Sandhurst in Johannesburg in December last year. Canny Maphanga has been watching this, so for more details, let's take you back to the nation's capital. Canny, good morning once again. And of course, it's been rather fascinating just, listening to how all of the evidence has come together, being weaved together in a way that perhaps at some point one would have thought, why are we listening to all of this long, drawn-out technical explanation? But it all is coming together right now.
Indeed. Good morning to you, Sakina, and to the viewers once again. Well, that's all part of the strategic structure of the Madlanga Commission that is probing these allegations of criminality, political interference and corruption in the criminal justice system. Because of the weight of the allegations that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi had pointed out in that 6th of July media briefing, you've seen the Commission structure it in a way where you get the foundation first before you will hear a response in phase 2, and then a phase 3 will see the testing of that evidence. What you have seen since Mkhwanazi has laid that foundation and teased the alleged infiltration in the criminal justice system is several other high-ranking SABC officials come in and paint further evidence or a structure of the ministry versus the police. Then, of course, when Lieutenant General Khumalo came in to lay the foundation of intelligence, that is where we're now seeing the extent to which these alleged criminal cartels have allegedly infiltrated key institutions within the criminal justice system. For now, we're in the portion of the South African Police Services, which has multiple units that work together to fight crime. But it seems that through the arrest of Katiso Molefe, that is where we begin to see the actual flaws in the system, that some of these units can be easily allegedly infiltrated by these criminal cartels. And this is illustrated in the arrest of Katiso Molefe, because you're seeing an individual where it is painted by witness A and B and C that when they had to go into that operation, it was quite a tense situation, because you're dealing with a situation where there were highly armed individuals, and it was now beyond that particular unit of the GCI Ops supported by the PKTT. They were now joined by various members of the South African Police Services, or various units within the South African Police Services, which brings up the question what triggered these various units such as the Hawks, etc., to descend on the property of the Katiso Molefe. And then, of course, following that arrest, what triggered various individuals, particularly high-ranking SABC officials that some of these detectives answer to allegedly interfere in the operations and the investigations on the arrest of Katiso Molefe. So we expect that these 3 witnesses that will take up most of today's proceedings will go into those very details that explain the extent of the alleged rot in the South African Police Services. Over to you in studio.
Well, thanks so much, Canny Maphanga, watching the Madlanga Commission for us.